Hey guys, Raider here. Hope you're all doing great and having a fantastic day. So we had the Samsung Unpacked event today, and not too many surprises for most of us that have been keeping up with it, except there is one thing that surprised me, like really surprised me, and it's a trend that I'm noticing, and it's a trend that I'm really liking, and that is that the Galaxy Z Flip line of phones is without a doubt, no question, the best bang for your buck cell phone that you can possibly buy. At least for like mid-tier to flagship level phone. I'm not counting the budget ones. But as far as the value you get for your money year after year, this year's pre-order listings confirm that it is without a doubt the best deal there flat out is. I mean, no BS. No BS. Let's go through it real quick. So once again, this year we're looking at the Z Flip 4 here. Here's our pre-order, right? So it's $1,000, $999. Doesn't matter if you get it carrier locked, unlocked. Doesn't matter. They're giving you a memory bump upgrade up to 256 gigs, right? You're getting a free case. And here's the kicker. For the second year in a row, look at this. Look where my big fat mouse cursor is. Galaxy Z Flip 3 is going for a $900 trade-in value towards this year's model. This is the same trade-in incentive we had last year for the Z Flip 2, or I should say the Z Flip 5G, right, to go up to the Z Flip 3. 2 years in a row, you're getting a 90% appreciation out of your last year's model Galaxy Z Flip line of phone. And also keep in mind, if you hooked yourself up this year by pre-registering for this event, you get a $100 Samsung credit. So basically, the price of the Z Flip 4 for current Z Flip 3 owners here in the United States, that's a key. I should have mentioned that right at the start of the video. This is in the U.S. For U.S. residents, you're basically paying the price of sales tax to upgrade your phone to the latest, greatest. The same as what you could have done last year as well. Here's the other kicker, too. Let's say you want to get into this game. Like, wow, I want to save this money every year. I can't believe they're giving this much trade-in value. Go ahead and let Samsung know that you're going to trade in a Galaxy Z Flip 3. Head over to Amazon.com, pick up a refurbished one, $477. So you're going to take this $500 phone and you're going to trade it into Samsung for a $900 instant credit. You get this instantly. If I go back to the screen here, when we check out here, I'll go through it here with you real quick. When we go through this process, your price is $99 plus sales tax. And like I said, if you clicked on the pre-registration link, or if you go to any of the big YouTube channels, like Mr. Mobile, Unbox Therapy, any of those, they have a Samsung affiliate link, being bigger channels, that get you $100 Samsung credit when you make this purchase. So you're going to take this $500 phone that you bought off Amazon, you're going to trade it into Samsung, and that's a $400 swing in your savings. And that brings your total price to buy the Flip 4, $600. Maybe about $650 after tax. So no matter what, like if you're considering getting one of the flips, don't pay the $1,000. Always pick trade-in. I do this every single time. I'm on my third Samsung event this year. I know I've already done the Tab S8 Ultra. I did the Galaxy Book 2 Pro 360. I'm doing this here. I've already done my orders. I have every device coming between my fiance and myself. She switched from Apple this year to Samsung, so she's getting the flip phone this year. I happen to trade in her Apple iPhone 11, and I'm getting about the same price as it goes for on the street, so I figure I might as well get rid of it that way. Otherwise, I would have done the same exact thing. I would have picked the Z Flip 3. I would have went on Amazon and bought it just like I did with the Galaxy Book 2 Pro 360 when I bought the Gear S3 watch for $110 off Amazon, and I got a $350 credit from Samsung. So that's almost a $250 swing in my favor. I would have done the same exact thing if I didn't have her phone to trade in, and this is exactly what you guys should do if you don't have one yet. So if you want to get the Flip 4 and you don't have anything to trade in at all, yes, you do have a trade-in. Make sure you pick that. Pick mobile phone. I went through every one of these options. These are your best deals going. Samsung, and you have two options available that are the highest price, Flip 3 and the S22 Ultra. And think about the value on these. Even the Fold 3, an $1,800 phone, is going for less money for trade-in value than the Flip 3. And the S22 Ultra, which is more expensive than the Flip 3, is getting the same trade-in value. So this Flip 3 is retaining its actual value, its face value that you're paying for it, better than any Galaxy phone that exists. 2 years in a row. We're now seeing consistency. So let's do this real quick, and I'll walk you through it. So let's say you're going to do that. You're going to order this Flip 3, right, off Amazon, $500 or so after your sales tax, maybe about $520. Go through here. You pick the Flip 3. You're going to pick your options. Yes, I agree. You're going to get this ring key type case for free. Like I said, you're going to get the memory upgrade right up here for free, $256 for the price of $128. Pick whatever colors you want. Doesn't matter. Let's update this. Now, if it's your first time getting a foldable, if you're uncertain about things, I would probably opt to get the Samsung Care. You can get that, pretty cheap a month here, as in $8 a month. So it's not too bad if you don't, if you're afraid of the screen or anything. People who bought it last year got the Care Plus program for free for the whole year. So those of you upgrading, you actually had protection this last year, but this time you do have to pay for it, but $8 a month. But let's say you opt out of that. Let's go ahead and pre-order now. So you see here they have some offers here. This is where you would see your $100 credit if you had clicked on one of the affiliate links I talked about at the beginning of the video. It would give you the option to apply that $100 to any of these. So you could literally scroll down here and let's see here. Yeah, pick up this charger. Here we have the wireless duo charger, $89.99. You could add that to your cart and have it for free. So let's go ahead and skip the add-ons since we didn't use one of the affiliate links. All right, so we're now at our order checkout screen. We've got the Flip 4 here, 256 gigabyte model. We're getting that instant $900 that we're going to swing this $500 phone for, right? We're going to eat the bullet here, and we're going to pay this $500, but in turn, it's getting us $900 off instantly off this purchase. So $400 swing in our favor. Getting the case for free, getting a whole bunch of services for free for a little bit, YouTube, Spotify, looks like Sirius XM, some OneDrive, all that good stuff. Our total out the door, $99 plus applicable sales tax in your area. That's out the door. For those of you that have the Z Flip 3, you don't have to mess with all the Amazon stuff. You've already made your investment before. So every year that you want to upgrade your flip phone, you're basically doing it for $100 plus sales tax. And if you play your cards right and get in on the pre-registration links and on the affiliate links, or just open up a chat window with Samsung and tell them you want the $100 credit, they're going to give you a $100 Samsung credit in addition to all of this. So you'll be able to have this delivered out with a bunch of accessories included in addition to the free case. So this is what people are doing year after year now for the last 2 years. All right. And this thing's only been around for 3 iterations. So far, every time you've been able to upgrade it to the next version, you've been getting 9/10 of the value out of the Flip. Now, here's one thing. Before we wrap this up, I do want to end it on kind of a downer note. And that is if we go back to Samsung and we go to pre-order the Z Fold 4, history repeats itself here too. And unfortunately, the Galaxy Z Fold 4 is quite possibly one of the worst financial investments you can make as far as a Galaxy line of phones. And the reason I say that is because this is an $1,800 phone. And no matter what, when you go to pick your trade in, the most you're going to get for the previous gen model, if we go ahead and pick Samsung right now, we pick the Fold 3, right? You're going to get $1,000. And it's this way every year. It was the same way last year. So what this means is the second you buy a Z Fold 4 for $1,800, it depreciates in value down to $1,000 as far as trade-in goes. Now, granted, if you don't like it the first few months, I'm sure you could sell it online or put it on offer up, something like that, and maybe get, $1,400, $1,500 or so for it. Maybe if you're lucky, play your cards right. But as the year goes on and the sales start to increase and the price goes down at Amazon, Samsung starts lowering the price, your selling price for the used Fold is going to continually decrease throughout the year. I mean, you can get a Fold 3 for well under $1,000 now. And that's what I mean. Less than a year later, the Fold is worth less than half of its original value. Right around that mark. So you're taking an $800 hit every time. So if I want to upgrade like I did, I upgraded from the Fold 3 to the Fold 4 this year, I took an $800 loss because I only got $1,000 credit on my $1,800 phone. Now, granted, I did a trade-in for like an old S9 Plus to help kind of coop that initial cost. But if I keep upgrading my Fold every single year, it's going to be an $800 plus tax investment, and I have no ways of doing an additional trade-in. You're stuck with doing that device. But for Flip users, it's a $100 upgrade. That's it, $100. So guys, if you are in the market of like wanting to get a flagship phone every year, just have that feeling, that feeling of having the newest and latest, greatest, and you want to do it for about $100, here you go. Just imagine this. Imagine you walk into an Apple store, right? We have the 13 Pro Maxes out right now. We're going to have the 14 Pro Max here in another month or so. Imagine walking into the Apple store with your 13 Pro Max and say, excuse me, I've really had a nice time with this phone, but it's been a year now. I want the newest model, please. And they go ahead and they hand you over the 14 Pro Max and they charge you $100 for it. Can you imagine that? I mean, that's what's happening right here. 2 years in a row. So if you're a Flip owner, you should definitely upgrade your Flip 3. No questions about it. Hop on Samsung website. That's a no-brainer. You get the memory upgrade, you're getting a better battery, and they apparently have reinforced that protective layer on the screen so it shouldn't bubble up as easy. It's an automatic upgrade. And like I said, if you get that affiliate link, you're going to get $100 worth of accessories, cost you $100 plus sales tax, and you're reassured of not having to worry about your crease or anything on your existing Flip 3 of starting to deteriorate or anything over the next year because you're going to have a brand new model. And then you do the same again next year. And then you do the same again the year after that. And you're getting a brand new flagship phone for well under $200 every year. 100 something bucks after sales tax. All right, guys, just an informative little video. I don't know. When I saw that trade-in value, I just immediately went, whoa, you have got to be kidding me. 2 years in a row? I have got to make a video about this. I mean, it's a no-brainer. It really is. It like almost makes me want to get one. My fiance's getting it this year, and if she likes it, I'll have no problem letting her upgrade next year because it's not even going to be a financial strain at all compared to the other tech devices that I ended up buying. So pretty amazing deal from Samsung. I don't know how they're pulling it off. I mean, this phone's retaining 9/10 of its value 1 year later. That's absolutely nuts. All right, guys, just a little informative video for those of you that haven't been keeping up with these prices. It's pretty nuts. 2 years in a row, $900 trade-in value on a $1,000 phone. All right, guys, hope you're all doing great. As always, thanks for watching.